Hello everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to Sunday Gold. The gang has infiltrated the warehouse and found a secret lab downstairs. However, we still need to get past security so we can access it via the freight elevator. So we are currently exclusively playing as Sally. She is in disguise as the head scientist, who looks a lot like her. And we are gonna have to go and try our best to convince the guard to unlock the freight elevator. So one thing it says we can do up here in the left-hand corner is we can get information on the warehouse guard. So, okay, we can talk to our friends. I don't know if they have any information.
Hey, Sally. Social engineering takes preparation. Look around, see if you can find some info on this guy, and then call me if you get something. I'll look him up online.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's kind of what I was doing, but okay. What does Frank have to say?
Any more details you want to share, Frank?
The guard controls access to the lower levels. Power in his office should be restored by now. Go chat him up and get him to let you in.
Won't we get suspicious that someone who looks nothing like his boss shows up in the middle of the night?
Make something up. A surprise inspection or something.
And don't worry about the looks. Trust us.
I must be out of my mind listening to you two wankers.
So there was information on the guard on the computer. So let's actually start there. See if we can learn anything. Actually, never mind. There's not much about the security guard on here. I was mistaken. I remembered this, but this is just a message from Ruth. So let's see. I guess we'll just go upstairs, go to the warehouse, and see what we can't find. Because I guess we can actually go inside the security office
The
now.
office lights are back on.
Remember, be convincing when you talk to him.
Yeah, you're his boss. You should act like you've talked to him a bit previously.
And how would I go about doing that?
We'll need some basic information about him to get started. Or you could just wing it.
See if you can find out his name or something about him that we can work with.
Idiots. I can't just walk up to the booth and ask his name before pretending to be his boss. Oh, fuck it. I'll see what I can do. And my plans are always the ones that keep getting criticized.
Okay, so how are we gonna get information? Can we just look through the window? He's watching the races, but he'll notice if we start making noise in here. I don't know if any of these network terminals have anything. Maybe reception logs? No, there's nothing really in here. What about this one? Project management. No, not really. I was kind of hoping there'd be something, you know, security guards. Not really. What about memos? Barry Brixton, CSO? No, Barry's the one who got murdered. Oh, here we go. Supervisors on duty. In the warehouse, his name is Robert Gates. Perfect. This is exactly what we were looking for. Alright. Robert Gates. So we know his name. So now I guess we'll go try to talk to him.
Hey,
Robert!
Robert? Even me mum doesn't call me Robert.
Oh, darn.
Oh, Miss Diane. Sorry, didn't know you were there. What can I do for you? Oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry about what happened, ma'am.
About Barry? Yes, we'd been having issues. His passing is a tremendously sad event.
He was a good man and will be missed. My condolences.
Because remember, Barry had a picture of well, not Sally, Diane, on his desk, so I guess maybe they were dating. Anyway, seems like that was the right answer, because we're getting his condolences, so good. So far, so good.
yeah, a good man. One could almost say a great man.
And a good boss too. Always kept us on our toes with new procedures and guidelines. Lots of guidelines.
So, how have you been?
Still following the races?
Sure, ma'am. Every night on the telly. Oh, and I attend events as often as I can.
Can you believe the season that Sunday Gold is having?
Oh, Sunday Gold's dominating, as always.
Yeah, isn't it exciting to work for the sponsor?
At this point, it's all about seeing who'll even finish. As they say, it's more than victory, it's survival.
So, how have you been?
Do you still play in that sports league?
Of course. My team's entering a big tournament next month.
Cricket's always a lot of fun, right? We saw the cricket gear downstairs.
It's an amazing sport. people go on and on about the beautiful game. That's because they've never seen nor played cricket.
And those rules, so easy to grasp too.
All of those saying that it's confusing. They're just not smart enough to grasp the super simple rules.
You tell him, Robert.
So, how have you been?
So nice to catch up with you.
So, can you unlock the freight elevator for me? I'm working overtime tonight.
Sure, but don't you usually go through the lobby? It's pretty nasty down there right now. The latest batch of recruits came in today, and they are rank. Why would you want to go through the freight elevator?
I need to have a word with Dennis about the new recruits. That sounds like it could be right.
Fucking Dennis.
Here we go.
Has he been rough with the recruits again? Hosing them down with icy water? Did he shag one of them?
Oh!
Oh, that'd be just like him to do something like that.
This Dennis guy sounds like a real character.
Let me stop you right there. It's confidential. But let's just say, when he deals with recruits, it gets nasty.
I hope you'll put him in his place. The recruits may only be here for experiments, but they're still people.
Okay, Robert doesn't seem like such a bad guy after all. We like Robert.
Your concern is duly noted.
Okay, but I'll need your ID to unlock the freight elevator, ma'am.
My ID? Can you just unlock it and let me in?
Standard procedure. I have to scan the ID of everyone that steps foot in there. For our records. Sorry.
Well, this could be a problem.
I left my ID at home. I wasn't actually planning on coming in tonight. Do you think you can make a little exception for me?
Sorry, ma'am. I'll need your ID to let you in. No exceptions.
Oh, bollocks. Stay put. I'll be right back.
Well, alright, what are we gonna do now?
Frank? Gavin? Something's wrong here.
What's up?
The guard doesn't believe me. He won't let me into the freight elevator, and he's asking for ID.
He'll definitely call for help if you try to force your way in.
Hold on. I think I've got an idea. I could try to lure him to the window with my, feminine wiles.
She said that so confidently. Okay, Sally.
Yeah, no.
You can fuck right off, Frank. I'll have you know I can be charming as hell. If I want to.
Could be worth a shot.
I hate this plan. Can we... What are our other plans? I don't know if the feminine wiles is gonna be it. Let's see. Now remember, she did have this in her pocket. A slip of paper with 4143 written on it. I don't know if that's important. I thought I was doing really good at convincing him, too. I talked about his cricket and his dog racing, you know, I did all the things, but apparently not good enough. Oh, wait, hang on. This air vent right here.
Come on, Crusader! Come on, me boy!
Ah.
Don't you let me down now! All me money's on you! Crusader!
I should have talked to him about Crusader.
He's apparently really into Crusader. I don't think he's ever even won a race. I should keep that in mind. It may come in handy.
That's where we messed up. I talked about Sunday Gold and I should have talked about Crusader instead. Is it too late? Is it too late for me to talk about Crusader? Alright, I can't see any other way, so we might have to try our feminine wiles. I don't know about this plan. Alright, let's do it. Oh! Oh!
Alright, ladies. I'm about to go down the freight elevator. Probably won't be able to contact you for a while.
So that's what she meant by feminine wiles. That was actually very effective, Sally. Sorry I doubted you.
I know you'll find a way to open a path for us to get back to you.
Just remember, you're supposed to be the boss of this place.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, he's probably gonna be pretty pissed when he wakes up. But hey, the elevator's open, so let's head on down. And here we are. There's a bunch more security. Holy shit, Gavin wasn't kidding about there being a prison in the complex. The place is gigantic. I see 4 guards in the room. I won't be able to get Frank and Gavin in here until I find ways to deal with all of them. I need to make sure I don't arouse their suspicion, or they'll call for backup. I should look around to see how I can handle each of them. Well, no sense in waiting. Let's get this done. Alright, so we are in the prison. There are a lot of cells down here. The issue is we don't have any AP, so we're gonna have to end our turn. Hopefully that doesn't make them too suspicious. First, however, Sally gets herself a level up for using her feminine wiles. Let's see here what happens when I end my turn. Oh, I think we're okay. Excellent. Alright, let's look around. We got the cells over here. This room is bloody huge. All these cells. What use could they have for all this? Cell 44. This cell is empty. There are traces of the former occupant. Wonder what happened to them. Cell 84. Hey, there's a man sleeping in there. I feel like I've seen that face before. Cell 68. The cell is empty. It looks ready to be transferred. Incinerator? The incinerator could help me dispose of one of the guards. Oh, wow. Okay. I gotta be honest, I never drew the conclusion of throwing the guard in the incinerator. Sally was one step ahead of me on that. Anyway, here's the testing facility. The door needs a key card to open. Every guard should have one. Security guards talking. From what I've heard so far, this conversation is clearly not about work. Guard's utility belt. Guard's utility belt. Probably some useful stuff in the pouches. Alan Burns. This one seems like a great candidate for the incinerator. I'll make something up to get him in there. What about Alan makes him a great candidate for the incinerator? Got a tea kettle. Maybe I could slip something in his kettle? But what? Thomas Neal. He looks very busy on his workstation. I'll need his assistance with the computer stuff in Gavin's absence. Well, let's see what we can get out of the vending machine. That Hogan Cola is pretty good. I think it's got tons of electrolytes in it. Electrolytes? That's not what we need. I don't even have it in my inventory. I don't see any Hogan Cola. Did I just get ripped off? Guard's teacup. I could spike his drink, but he'll notice me if I put something in his cup. Yeah, but I don't even know what to spike it with. Maybe there'll be something in his utility belt. Okay, let's talk to Alan first.
Hey, you!
Yes, ma'am.
One of the lab techs left a ledger in the incinerator. I need you to go look for it.
In the incinerator? What the hell was he doing with a ledger in the incinerator?
Can you just go look for it, please? Like now?
Of course, ma'am. Right away.
Guess we'll go trap him in there. Oops. Now's the time to fire up the incinerator to deal with this guard. Oh my god, really? We're gonna turn it on? Alright, first we're gonna search his utility belt. We got a key card. Card should let me out of this room, and Frank will probably make good use of that club. Wonder what the special ammunition was for. Let's take a look. EMP ammunition. Oh, nice. Increases firearm damage by 25% against mechanical targets. And then we also picked up a police baton. No one has noticed dude in the incinerator yet, so that's good. Ooh. There's a phone here. There's a number for HR on speed dial, and there's a note that says report any suspicious activity. Okay. This guy's really close to the edge of the platform, but I can't do anything until I've dealt with his conversation partner. Alright, well first we're gonna have to end our turn, because I'm out of AP. Seems quiet. Too quiet. Let's talk to this guy.
Got in a couple of good punches with a Black Watch Wally fan. That'll teach that arsehole to disrespect our Sunday gold.
Are you a fucking teeny bopper? You're gonna get in some real trouble when one of those guys turns out meaner than you.
It's all in good fun. Why do you worry so much?
I don't need you getting your arse kicked and embarrassing me.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, hello, ma'am. What's going on?
Just checking in. How are you two doing?
Doing great, ma'am. Super busy with guard duties. No complaints.
Okay, carry on then.
Shit, they changed subject as soon as I got close. I'll need to be slicker than that if I want to get them talking when I'm around. Okay, well, can we eavesdrop?
Bloody hell.
You gotta pay more attention when people are around. You can't always be going on about non-work stuff.
Speaking of... Nothing to report from my last patrol, sir.
I could try to get them in trouble with HR, but they're on to me. I'll have to be more direct.
Okay, so being more direct, what does that mean? Oh, hang on, someone here wants to talk to me. This prisoner.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're trying to get the guards in trouble.
You're pretty sharp for someone that looks so messed up.
You're a real smooth talker, lady.
Anyway, can you help me?
Sure thing. But you have to promise to help me after. Deal?
Sure. Now, what do you know?
I've seen that lady get called to the office twice in 2 days already. Looks like the bosses are really worried about the employees discussing unions.
Are they listening in on everything that the employees talk about?
Nah. The knobhead that works with her always waits until she goes to the WC, then calls HR. He runs up to the big computer over there as soon as she gets out of the room.
Okay, that's some useful information. Thanks, mate. Now, what do you want?
Just a favor.
Probably wants to get out of there, I would imagine. Looks like he wants to talk to me. Alright, so if that's the case, should I try talking about the unions, or should I just go call HR right away? No, let's talk to them about the unions, because that'll probably get him to move, and then we can knock her over the edge.
So, you two like working here?
Completely, ma'am. Nothing could be better. It's a wonderful company.
Damn it, Dennis, grow a fucking spine. Such an ass-kissing wage slave.
The pay's decent, sweet hours. Can't complain.
How's that second job treating you? 60 hours a week just to afford a rat-infested flat in bloody Stabford. Soon, we'll have enough staff on board and we'll form the union and get our fair share.
God damn it, Michelle. Stop with the U-word.
Right. So tell me how the workers are ever gonna make some gains in this fucking place.
Well, Mr. Hogan got to the top by working his ass off. If it worked for him...
Mark my words, people are starting to wake up and recognize their value.
Well, that was enlightening. I've got some work to do. Bye for now.
Okay, that should do it. She's pretty much the union organizer. But that bootlicking dipshit is right. That kind of talk is definitely going to get her into trouble. Alright, so is he going to leave now and go call HR? No? All I have to do now is call HR and report that Michelle woman. Oh, I need to call. Okay.
Hogan Industries HR hotline. Do you have something to report?
Hi. Yes, I have something very important to report.
I caught an employee talking positively about unions.
Thank you for your report. Any details on what that employee said?
Let's say... I heard, and I quote, the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. Let's make it sound as serious as possible.
Oh dear, this is even more serious than I had imagined. I hope you were not too rattled by such talk.
I think I'll manage.
Remember, psychological counseling is available 24/7 for all employees at management level or above. Hogan Industries does care.
Any details on what that employee said?
Isn't that... didn't I just tell you? Should I tell him all of the things? Something about the work hours being unreasonable?
Unbelievable. Given the privilege to work, and yet they still complain. Duly noted.
Any details on what that employee said?
Talks of dental insurance.
How dare they? Bloody workers.
Are you okay?
Sorry, sometimes it just becomes too much. Give them an inch and they ask for dental insurance.
How dare they?
Did you add it to the report?
Yes, of course.
Any details on what that employee said?
Someone said the word proletariat.
This has serious implications. Plus, an employee using one of the forbidden words is considered a serious offense.
Any details on what that employee said?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you all about it. Also about wages.
That's usually where it starts. Freeloaders asking for more and more. I hope you reminded them of how good Hogan Industries is to its staff.
Any details on what that employee said?
That's all of it.
Thank you for your report.
Your help is greatly appreciated. Now, I know it's not easy to denounce a fellow worker, but I'll need their name.
Her name is Michelle. Something.
Michelle Fawkes, from the Excelsior warehouse.
Yes, that's her.
5th report this month, 3rd this weekend. That is cause for immediate termination.
Unfortunate for her. But at least she won't be further contaminating her colleagues with her subversive ideas.
Thank you for doing your duty. May I have your name?
My name? What for?
To add this event to your Hogan employee record, of course.
Brixton. Diane Brixton.
Thank you, Ms. Brixton, for your vigilance. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Fawkes, please report to the night manager's office immediately. Michelle Fawkes, night manager's office. Now.
What the fuck? That prick's got it in for me, I swear.
Uh-oh, Michelle's in trouble.
What did you do, Michelle? Bloody hell!
That was quick. She'll be out of the way now.
Perfect.
Hey, lady. Over here.
Yeah, in a minute. I gotta push this guy off the edge first. You're fired! Nah, that's lame. Isn't that the pits? Ah, that's no good either. Well, that's one fewer guard in my way. Hi.
Hey, thanks for the help there. That worked perfectly.
Told ya. And now you owe me.
What do you want? And if you whip your willy out, I swear I'll rip it off and feed it to you.
What? No. I want to get out of here. And you're going to help me. I've got the key on me and I assume you're gonna need it. But the only way you're getting it is if you transfer me to testing.
Testing? What's that?
It's the next room over. No idea what they do. I just want the fuck out of here.
It's called testing. Is that really a place that you're eager to go to?
How do I get you transferred?
How the fuck should I know? You're pretending to be the boss. Do some boss shit.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
That's helpful. Do some boss shit. Alright, we got a cell control panel right here. Monitor's filled with warning messages. Something about insufficient power to operate the transfer system. It's always something, isn't it? We still need to turn this incinerator on too, somehow. And we need something to spike his drink. So much to do. But we can't do anything, because we're out of AP again. Womp womp. So hang on, let's end our turn. Uh-oh. They're alerted. Alright, let's talk to Thomas about the incinerator.
Hey, Captain! Can you activate the incinerator? By the smell of it, it's overdue.
Door sealed. Fuel pumps engaged. 15-minute burn. Ignition.
Talk about a bad way to go. Incineration? 15-minute burn? Little does this guy know what he just did.
Good work. You obviously know what you're doing.
That's one guard taken care of. Well, two, actually. We pushed the other one over, so now it's just this guy. But first, we'll talk about the prisoner.
We need the prisoner in cell 84 transferred to testing.
This time of night? The techs won't be here for hours.
I need the subject transferred, and I mean now.
Yes, ma'am. I just need a few seconds to reroute the power subsystems.
Why is that necessary? What happened?
Last week's incident, ma'am. The madman who broke in and injured the scientists. He also disabled some of the power management servers. Unfortunately, we're stuck rerouting the power when we want to move the cells around until it gets fixed.
That is unfortunate. So, you done?
Roger that, ma'am. The prisoner should be in testing in a minute or so.
Okay. This is what you wanted, dude. I don't know if this is what you're gonna want at the end of the day, but it's what you wanted. Now, we need something to spike his tea. I still don't have anything. What if I just spill it?
What's this on your monitor? Oh, sorry. Spilled your tea.
Oh, shit! My tea! Oh, are you okay, ma'am?
Yes, I'm fine. So sorry about that. I could grab you another cuppa if you like.
I'll be fine, ma'am. Not to worry. I've always got my trusty kettle with me.
Oh, that must be how we get him to refill, yeah, refill his cup. I need to put the poison in the kettle before I spill his cup. But where do we get poison? Maybe if we go in the testing facility, there'll be some poison in there? Use the key card and it worked like a charm.
Hey, sweetheart. Did you deal with the guards yet?
Not quite done yet. Hold on.
Take your time. It's just lovely in here.
You're the one who wanted to come here. Chill out. I need some poison. Ooh, what's this? Empty vial. Small empty bottle. Looks brand new and sterile. I'll find a use for that. Also got chemical mixing station. Here we go. This might be what we need.
Hazardous substances safely. Pretty sure it'll make something to get rid of a guard.
Alright. I gotta know what part green to red, though. Hang on, let's see if we can get some more information before we go mixing willy-nilly. Computer. Poison experiment. Here we go. What up, Chuck? The results of today's test. We may be onto something this time. Experiment number 3 is on another random guy we picked up off the streets. Looks surprisingly healthy. Probably a recent arrival in the skids. The ratio was 5 parts of ingredient A, and ingredient B was 1.6 times as much as there is ingredient A. The observed effects was discomfort and dizziness. Becoming quiet and sleepy, falling asleep, and then dying 25 minutes after delivery. Wow. Great results, but kind of boring to watch. Alright, anyway, we got what we needed. 5 parts ingredient A and 1.6 times the 5 parts of ingredient A. So 8 parts of ingredient B.
Well, that's all kinds of disturbing. So, 5 parts ingredient A and 1.6 times as much ingredient B? I fucking hate math.
That's what I just said, Sally, but don't worry, I got a calculator here, and 1.6 times as much is 8. We also got a staff complaint. Neil, please consider this a formal complaint, one where I expect action ASAP. Can you please do something about Sunil Jabir? I think he's part of the fur analyst team. I have it on good authority he was recently exposed to a radiation blast while working with that new bear thing up at Island 0. The issue at hand is that every time he walks past my desk, which is often, my computer goes all wonky. Can you do something about this? Oh my goodness. That's worrying. Anyway, not our problem. We're just gonna get to mixing, so we'll go 5 to 8. And we'll put our vial in. The vial fits in with a satisfying click. Alright. Success! The vial is filled and sealed. I can remove it now. Small bottle filled with liquid from the mixing station. Poison vial. Should be just what we need to put in the guard's tea. Great, tea is spiked. I'll just need him to refill his cup, but it looks bottomless. Think, Sally, think. There's only one thing to do, Sally. Knock it over!
What's this on your monitor? Oh, sorry. Spilled your tea.
Oh, shit! My tea! Oh, are you okay, Mum?
Yes, I'm fine. So sorry about that. I could grab you another cuppa if you like.
I'll be fine, ma'am. Not to worry. I've always got my trusty kettle with me.
Great, the poison is in his cup now. Hopefully this won't take too long. Well, it'll apparently take about 25 minutes. Oh!
Oh, I think I'm coming down with something all of a sudden. Not feeling so hot. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Seems to be working even better than anticipated.
Well, that was quick. It shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Alright, 3 guards down. Looks like I'm done here. I should go check on the prisoner in testing. He said he could help me out. Well, guys, so far, so good. Our masquerade as Sally is proceeding rather smoothly. We have eliminated 3 guards. If you count the guy upstairs, that's 4. Oh, and if we count the girl who got fired, that's 5. We've really been making our way through the ranks. When we return next time, we will help out the prisoner, and then we can help get Frank and Gavin back down here. So thanks everyone so much for watching today's episode of Sunday Gold, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again real soon.